Hey guys. Today I signed up for classes at UNCW. I got to say that the registration system is a lot more complex than Cape Fears. Before I could even navigate through that maze, I had to meet with an advisor virtually to discuss course options. I gave the advisor a heads up that I had cerebral palsy and I would be using a device to communicate. During our conversation, the advisor said that my PE class would be waived once I signed up for disability services. While I understand the advisor was just doing her job and offering up advice, I do need to point out this kind of automatic assumption is frustrating. The reason being is that it stems from a place that all people with disabilities are the same. I pushed back and said that I would be able to take the PE class. I told her that I am an avid runner. She seemed startled by it. Just a note, you would think that an university would have training in place that teaches their employees not to assume things about people with disabilities. In the grand scheme of things, this incident is insignificant. However, I constantly have to push back on little stereotypes like this every day in some instances. It's frustrating, annoying, and tiring after a while. Anyways, I digress. Once this meeting had ended and she sent me the list of options we had discussed, I figured out the whole registration process and started choosing courses. I ultimately chose 2 COM courses. The first one is basically a requirement in order to get into the program. It's kinda a course that tells you about the COM program. The second COM course is more geared towards social media marketing and such. It's one of several classes that I will take during my time at UNCW which will be directed towards the social media aspects. The third class is a history class because I am using my credits from CFCC and my time with Mr. Sorensen and minoring in history. He is the one that suggested that I should do this. My final course is an university transfer course that I figured why not. It's probably nothing too heavy and I can knock out 3 college credit hours. That brings my total credit hours to 12. In doing so, I secured $3,000 towards my financial aid. This past week I opened a letter which had been sitting on my desk. This letter informed me that I had been awarded $3,000 over the fall and spring semesters for excelling in college. So, if you are watching this and think that your grades don't matter, just know they do and you may be awarded money for a letter on a paper. Now let's hope that the coronavirus doesn't make courses go online in the fall. Despite what happens though, we'll keep our hashtag wings up and soar forward because we are hashtag Seahawk strong.